What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy King Zulu here on the Motion Network. And a little bit of change of scenery. I'm on the run doing a few things. Still had to get it in, get some content out there. So bear with me. It's gonna be real quick, short and sweet. Definitely always like, share, and subscribe, and share with your friends. Also watch some of our other videos, man. It's really good content, really good information. But today, as always, every Wednesday we talk to you about politics, what's going on in the world, what's going on in your area. And a few things happened within the past week. Last week, committee chairman in the Senate, Brother Elijah Cummings, been a great representative for our country, and especially in the black community. He passed away, unfortunately, at the age of 68. He had some health complications going on, man, and with everything going on with the impeachment and just the elections and everything, it probably was a little bit too much for him, and he went ahead and transitioned. So rest in peace to Brother Elijah Cummings. Tell you why that's important to the impeachment. Again, like he was a committee spokesperson, not a spokesperson, but a committee chairman. What that means is he was in the hearing process, as far as the impeachment hearings and in the Senate. He was going to be presiding over it, keeping order, keeping the room in order. Making sure Trump answered his questions, making sure everybody's questions were answered, making sure that things went smoothly. So that puts a hindrance on a few of the proceedings with his death. And also, I don't even know who's next up as far as like presiding over those functions. So I mean, it's a lot going on in the Senate right now and in the House. And like I said, we just still trying to get this man up out of here, or at least have a chance to get somebody new in the office. So uh, keep an eye out for that. I'll be researching that a little bit more. Keeping an eye out for that. Also, last thing I'm gonna talk to y'all about today. I know I was gonna do a candidate spotlight last week or this week for y'all, but got to get more time for that, and I just don't have it. But real quick, here in our own city of St. Louis, we got to pay attention to this story, man. It's out of Roosevelt High School, and there's a teacher slash football coach, because he's a teacher first, man. I mean, these kids need to have a guy like this. His name is I don't know his first name. His name is Coach Porter, and basically he was fired by St. Louis Public Schools because he was friends with his students on Facebook, and I guess that's the wrong thing to do. I mean, I don't want to say I get it, because a lot of these students looked at him as a father figure, and he was a father figure, a mentor, and just an overall good person, a good guiding factor that a lot of these kids, especially in the St. Louis public schools in the inner city, that they need. He wasn't just a football coach, from what I'm hearing. I never met the man, but from what I'm hearing and what I was seeing um, over the past week, and what I'm getting from my sources, man, he's a positive black role model in the community. And the reason they fired him was so minuscule, man. It was so petty that it sparked an uproar and an outrage from a lot of these kids. So this past Monday, which was a very, very, very strong sense of unity from that school, man. It was a really good act of unity from these kids. They walked out and protested. They walked from Roosevelt High School, if I'm not mistaken, all the way to the St. Louis Public Schools headquarters to talk to the superintendent and to get this man's job back. Not, like I said, not only because he was a good teacher and a good football coach, but he was just a great person. He was a mentor. He was a role model. Well, he is. I'm not saying he was. He'll forever be that to them kids. But he is a good mentor, a good role model, and a father figure for most of them. Because a lot of these kids, they don't have a good father figure in the household. So that's something that's big and influential for these kids. So if you know anybody in the St. Louis public school system, or know anybody close to the superintendent, man, lobby for this guy's job back, man, and put a hashtag on Facebook in your support. It's hashtag I stand with Coach Porter. So yeah, definitely. I mean, I have my brother is it could have been him, man. I mean, my brother is a soccer coach. He's a soccer coach at Roosevelt, and he could have been, you know what I'm saying, in the same situation. So And again, the most important thing is these kids need guidance, and they need more, especially black male teachers and instructors just like them. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that, man. Go support. If you know some kids, or if you know anybody that has some kids in St. Louis Public Schools, or even at Roosevelt, that new Coach Porter or no Coach Porter, just give them your love and support. And as always, that's like, share, and subscribe, and get the word out there. We appreciate y'all for tuning in this long. Got a lot of big things going on. Got a lot of big things coming up. So stay tuned. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace.